Let's see here. Hey, everybody, this is Albert Corey, the tax man, everybody. This is a instant update. We're coming live from Miami, Florida. Hi, Aaliyah. You know, I'm out here giving the information. Well, today, because I go to events, I met Sean. Sean is somebody who now knows how the IRS is giving away grants. That's right. They're giving away free money. F-R-E-E. Si habla español, gratis dinero. So Sean has been doing this, and they're going to show you how the government program ERC is going to put money in your pocket. We're also going to learn how you can contact us. That's right, contact us for your free evaluation, how you can get this done. By the way, this is free money. This is grants. So you don't have to pay nothing back. And guess what? If you really are in an emergency situation, the government, there's a way that they'll fund it for you so you can get rock and roll right away. So Mr. Sean, take it away. Tell us what ERC is, and it's now your show.
All right, Albert, thanks. And I'll just get to this really quick because I know everyone's really busy. So here's what ERC is. Everyone knows about COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected pretty much every household and business in America. So the government, in their infinite wisdom, passed the CARES Act. Now, the CARES Act had two parts. Everybody knows about the first part, which is the PPP loans, and most businesses took advantage of them. The second part was the employee retention tax credit. Now, initially, if you got the PPP loans, you could not get the tax credit as well. Well, no one was taking advantage of the tax credit, and there was about $400 billion sitting there earmarked to go out to small businesses. So the government has amended the guidelines now 3 times. And pretty much now, Albert, every single business qualifies. So what is the tax credit? It is a clawback of your payroll taxes that you paid during the COVID pandemic. Okay, it is up to $26,000 per W-2 employee. Now, you're thinking there's got to be a catch, right? Well, there's really not, because this money is designed to help with the impact of the COVID pandemic. Now, this is not a loan. You do not need to pay this money back. You also do not need to use this money on your business. You can literally go buy a boat or go to Vegas and put it on black if you want. Now, hopefully do something else with it. But the big thing about these tax credits is we at ERC Tree, we shop these at too many different of the credit processing agencies, the top 4 or 5 credit processing agencies that do these. And so we can guarantee that we're going to maximize your tax credit. Now, all of these come with IRS audit protection. So what that number is a dollar for dollar tax credit that's coming back to you. It's pretty much that simple, Albert.
Okay, and a couple of questions. In simple terms, A, it's free money. And I always get, like, my brother said, oh, but if we did it, you're opening up the door for the IRS to come and whack you. Answer that question.
No, again, you know, they are not auditing these because this is money that is literally earmarked for small businesses. Now, if there is an audit for some case, if your business generates an audit, the tax credit portion of this, we have our companies that do the audit protection. So there's no risk for our portion of this. Now, whatever you do with your own taxes is on you, but this will not trigger an audit. And even if you do have an audit, we have the audit protection.
Okay, what are the requirements for ERC?
So initially, you had to have a substantial revenue reduction, and that's still one of the requirements, one of the boxes you can check. So here are some of the qualifying factors. Did you reduce your revenue by 50% from 19 to 20? Did you have a 20% reduction from 19 to 21? Now, most businesses didn't do that, but they were affected in so many different ways. Number one, did you face any type of mandates, shutdowns, anything like that? Did you have to send employees home? Did you have a 10% reduction in the services that you could perform? Pretty much every business did, right? So if you were a restaurant, you couldn't serve in-house for a while. You had seating capacity limitations, but I'll tell you, Albert, here's the catch-all. If you had supply chain issues or your vendors had supply chain issues, that is now a qualifying feature. So every single business was impacted by supply chains. There was some kind of widget or product or something they needed that they could not get to perform at their highest and best. So that is pretty much one of the catch-alls. And here's what I've learned, Albert. I've done about 30 of these in the last 30 days, about one a day I'm doing right now. And half of my clients didn't know about this. The other half were initially told by their CPA that they didn't qualify. Now, at one point that was correct information, but because of the changes in the guidelines, now I can pretty much get every single business to qualify. And here's the best part. We do all this work with no money out of pocket. We gather the documents on our behalf. We submit this to underwriting. We get the quotes for you, and then you pick which one's best for your particular business and financial situation. So again, there's no additional cost for us. We just do all this extra legwork to make sure we can maximize the tax reduction that you're going to get.
Okay. How can these people watching, how can we get started getting this money?
So one of the things I always recommend people go to our website, erctree.com. And again, just like Lending Tree, we're going to get you multiple offers, right, for these employee retention credits. There's a lot of good information there. So erctree.com, you can actually look on there and self-qualify, and you can do a contact us and we'll reach out to you. And again, the guy who's making this video, you can certainly get in his
hit the button below, everybody. I don't know, wherever you're watching this on our multiple stream centers, there should be an affiliate link below, and obviously any questions or comments. I've been helping out. I probably helped about 8 to 9 people. So, and right, Mr. Sean, for the last hour, I was drilling you to make sure my people get it. So if any questions or comments, you know, you could always leave it below. I tell you what, or I'm going to leave a number in the chat. Call our office. And by the way, anybody doesn't know, we have a real office, 305. Oh, shoot. 823-9228, and say the code word ERC, and our answering staff will put you straight through to me, or we'll call you back right away. We always say at the end of every show, sharing is caring. And everybody, when the government gives free money, everybody take it. You know, you don't know when this is going to come back again. And I know after doing this for 40 years, it ain't happening anymore. So you might as well get it, save it for your rainy winter, do whatever you got to do. And sharing is caring. Guys, talk to everybody soon. Any questions or comments, always leave it below or call us at 305-823-9228, and we'll get you hooked up and rocking and rolling. Like I always say, sharing is caring. And we will talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.